Jallianwala Bagh, a public garden in Amritsar, Punjab, is one of the most iconic landmarks in Indian history. It serves as a solemn reminder of the brutality of British colonial rule and the sacrifices made by countless Indians in their fight for freedom. The massacre that occurred here on April 13, 1919, is etched into the collective memory of India as a day of grief, courage, and a renewed commitment to independence. The early 20th century was marked by growing unrest in India against British colonial rule. The oppressive Rowlatt Act, passed in March 1919, allowed the British government to imprison any Indians suspected of sedition without trial. This draconian law sparked widespread protests and demonstrations across the country. Amritsar, a city with a rich history and vibrant culture, became a focal point for these protests. The atmosphere in the city was tense following the arrest of two prominent leaders, Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu, who were vocal critics of British policies. Their arrests led to mass demonstrations, culminating in the tragic events at Jallianwala Bagh. On April 13, 1919, thousands of people gathered at Jallianwala Bagh to peacefully protest against the Rowlatt Act and to celebrate the festival of Baisakhi, a major Sikh festival. The gathering included men, women, and children, many of whom were unaware of the political significance of the day. Brigadier General Reginald Dyer, who had imposed a ban on public gatherings, viewed the assembly as a direct challenge to British authority. Without issuing any warning, Dyer and his troops marched into the garden and blocked the only exit. He then ordered his men to open fire on the unarmed crowd. The firing lasted for about 10 minutes, during which approximately 1,650 rounds of ammunition were discharged. According to official British reports, 379 people were killed and over 1,200 were injured. Indian estimates suggest that the death toll was significantly higher. The narrow pathways, walls, and a well within the garden became sites of unimaginable horror as people scrambled to escape. Many jumped into the well to avoid the bullets, leading to its grim designation as the Martyrs' Well. The massacre at Jallianwala Bagh sent shockwaves across India and the world. It exposed the brutal nature of British colonial rule and shattered the illusion of benevolent governance. Rabindranath Tagore renounced his knighthood in protest, and Mahatma Gandhi launched the non-cooperation movement, marking a significant escalation in India's fight for independence. General Dyer faced a mixed response. While many in Britain hailed him as a hero, he was condemned by others, including Winston Churchill, who called the massacre monstrous. In India, Dyer was universally reviled and became a symbol of colonial oppression. Today, Jallianwala Bagh stands as a national memorial to honor the martyrs. The garden, preserved as a reminder of the tragedy, features a martyrs gallery, an eternal flame, and bullet-marked walls that silently tell the story of the horrors that unfolded there. The site attracts millions of visitors each year, offering a space for reflection and a stark reminder of the cost of freedom. The Jallianwala Bagh Massacre remains a turning point in India's struggle for independence. It galvanized the nation, uniting people from all walks of life against colonial rule. The event underscored the resilience and courage of ordinary Indians who, despite such atrocities, continued to fight for their rights and dignity. As we reflect on this dark chapter of history, Jallianwala Bagh serves as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made for the freedom we enjoy today. It is a place of sorrow, reverence, and inspiration, urging us to cherish and uphold the values of justice, equality, and humanity.